Hey everyone, it's Matt with followwallstreet.com. We're going to be talking today about an industry performance that we're taking note of and watching very carefully on our end, as well as talk about Mondelez International and what we think is about to happen with that stock. And again, if you're enjoying some of the content we're providing, please feel free to subscribe to the channel, and also certainly head over to followwallstreet.com and take a look at that twice monthly free newsletter regarding the sector performance, bi-monthly sector performance that we share with you, so you can kind of get a better sense of where Wall Street's money is rotating and increase your risk-adjusted return. So it's again followwallstreet.com. And so up on the screen here, we've got, we're going to talk about first the static chart of the food products industry in relation to the S&P 500, because we've been watching it since early 2022. Obviously, everyone seeing the markets rotate into a more defensive sector, and we've been watching to see how some of the the consumer staple sectors, industries rather, have been performing in relation to the S&P 500. And one of the things that's just broken out, one of the industries that's just broken out, is the food products industry. It continues to hit higher highs in regards to its performance against the S&P 500, and so we're watching that very carefully, and finding again great setups inside of some of these companies like TWNK's Twinkie company. We also are taking a look, or excuse me, Hostess, I should say, and we're also taking a look at right now at Mondelez International. But just to recap what we're seeing here on the screen, this is the beginning of 2022 here, and then as you can see, it created a new performance high in relation to the S&P 500, the general stock market, about mid-2022. It has been coming down, testing sort of this downtrend channel. It broke above that, and then it has continued to make higher highs since about August of this year. And so the fact that this has recently broken out just as we crested into November, again, is a great sign for this particular industry, possibly not a great sign for the stock market in general. But again, we're keeping an eye on the entire picture as a whole. But we do like to see that this industry here is kind of outperforming the S&P 500 and breaking to new highs. And so if we hop over to Mondelez International, this is a great stock to keep put on your watch list and watch very carefully over the next several days and weeks, because what we see here is really a setup that is indicating a potential break to the upside. And we're going to go ahead and kind of talk about why. First of all, we're seeing that it's starting to respect over the past, this is a monthly chart, by the way, we have up, and starting to respect the monthly 40-month moving average. And it's really shown us a reversal pattern here. Back in September, it reversed to the downside, or dropped to the downside, and then in October, it completely basically chewed up that entire candle and has reversed to the upside. And then we're seeing a continuation of that upside move here as we're inside of the month of November. And if we hop down to the weekly charts, you're going to see here again kind of a pattern developing where you've got sort of this collection of funds here. It did try to break to the downside. That's that break in September that you saw in the monthly chart, and has rocketed back up on relatively decent volume. So again, right now we're just watching this sort of downtrending pattern, this downtrend channel right here on the week-over-week chart. But we want to make sure that if this is going to break this downtrend channel and head up to the upside, we want to see the volume confirm that. We also would like to see the ADX and PPO oscillator crest above the zero line on the weekly basis. At that particular point, we'd be looking to see if there's a pullback to possibly the 18-day moving average on the daily charts. And at that time, we would take a closer look at the indicators below and see if it warrants an entry point to go long on Mondelez International. It's stock ticker MDLZ. So keep this certainly on a close watch right now over the next few days and weeks. And again, certainly do subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying some of the content we're providing, and head over to the website, followwallstreet.com, to sign up for that twice monthly newsletter. All right, take care and be careful out there.